Hi there, I'm gonna do a quick run through of how the labs work in assignment 2 and onwards. So we're gonna go to exercises and assignment on assignment 2 bash. And then I'm gonna click on the read the instructions and do the labs bash 1 and bash 2. So we'll use the dbwebb CLI to create the labs, download the labs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the terminal. I'm right now in the dbwebb cursor Unix folder, and I'm gonna do dbwebb create, and then I'm gonna do bash 1. What it'll do is that it will download the exercises and it will create these files and a catalog. So we'll have answer.bash, we'll have a bash 2 folder, and this is where you will do the assignments of the week, and then we'll have an instruction.html. All the instructions is also in the answer.bash file. So we'll open up the answer.bash file with Atom or whatever text editor that you use, and then I'm gonna go into the this is bash 1, and I'll go to the answer.bash file. So we have kmom02, kmom02, and then bash 1 answer.bash. These labs are unique for each student, and they are created for each student, just so you know. So it's not that easy to just copy your students' or friends' answers. So we see that we're ready to begin. There's a small instruction here. In the first section, we'll use the ls command, list command. So we'll have a look at the first exercise. So exercise 1.1, it gives you 1 point, and then it says use the command ls to list the files and directories in the bash 2 directory. List one file/directory per line. And as you'll see in most of these exercises, that we will have a tip that says use the command man ls to see the flags that can be used for the ls command. So if we go to the terminal, we can run the command man ls, and we'll get the manual entry for the ls command. So we'll see that it says ls. ls lists the directory contents, and what we can see here is that we have a lot of flags below, a lot of options to show different ways of showing the files. The man commands is very nice to use, and it's very recommended that you use it during these labs. To quit the man entry, you'll just click Q, as it says down here. We can press H for help, and we can press Q to quit. So we'll press Q to get out. And the way that we answer the labs is that we do $, and then we'll have a parenthesis. What this means is that the command inside the parenthesis will be executed, and the output will be stored in the answer variable, and then it will be asserted if it's correct or not. So right here we will have to use the command ls to list the files and directories in the bash 2 directory. So we'll use ls, and we'll use a bash 2, and just to indicate it's a directory, we will use the slash. We go to the terminal, and we can, as it's seen in the instructions, we can test the lab by running the command /answer.bash. So we'll try to do that. /answer. We'll have to go to the folder, of course. So we'll do cd, we'll do me, kmom02, and we'll do the bash1 catalog. And then we can do /answer.bash. And what we can see here is that we get correct, well done, 1 point. And as you can see, we need 10 points to pass, and we can pass with distinction with 19 points. Then we need to complete assignments 4.1, 4.2, and 4.3. And this is part of the extra assignments for extra credits for this assignment, just so you know. So you can see if we instead get a wrong answer, for instance in exercise 1.2, what we need to do here is use the command ls to list the files and directories in the bash2 directory. Use a flag so every directory gets a slash after the name. List one file directory per line. So if we just answer with the same command as we did in 1.1, we will get the wrong answer, and we will see how that looks. We'll scroll up a bit, and we see that we get fail, and then we get the answer that I did, that I said. To see the correct answer or get a hint, you can change the false below your assignment. And so we see that we have answer, we have ls/2, and we have 1.2 here. So we want a hint, we can change that to true, and we can run it again. So we press the up arrow, and we get the latest history, and we run it again. And what we can see here is that we have my answer, you said, and then the hint is below here. And we see that we need to have the slashes, and that was the assignment. So this is how the labs work. And the final part of the directions here is that we just publish the lab. There's more here that we can see for both bash1 and bash2, and then the coming 2 weeks after the assignment 2, we'll do a set lab called lab 3. So this is how we do the labs. Good luck with the labs, and I'll create a third video talking a little bit about bash programming and bash shell scripting. See you there.